Yo, listen, this is frustrating, okay? It's really frustrating, cringeworthy, sad, depressing, disappointing. I have no words. I really have no words. And listen, I'm not like any other YouTubers. If you have been following me so far, you know clearly my principles haven't changed. 2.5 years or whatever it has taken me to get to this 3,000 plus subscribers. 3,000 subscribers over like 2-3 years, while all the YouTubers, all the top YouTubers, your gurus, shilling garbage nonstop, made millions and billions, chilling right now, probably retired on beaches, lying down, chilling, right? Over here, others are holding bags, trying to pay back loans and debts, got wrecked. Why didn't they just follow their footsteps? I don't know. Why did I have to do something different? Just be... In crypto, honesty doesn't work, okay? It doesn't work. If you... Well, like I said, if you want to make it by yourself, but as an honest content creator in crypto, doesn't work. Not in YouTube. I'm just mean crypto industry. Because if you don't chill, you don't make it. So if you look at the whole thing, me, why didn't they just do it, man? Instead, I had to choose the hard path, which didn't work. And now I'm here crying, sitting with my bags, while all those YouTubers are still milking. They're coming out with videos every single day with clickbaity titles, literally. Heliotrade, Superfar, all these dudes still exist, coming out, making more money from AdSense, ad revenues on YouTube, than even the real people out there who are trying to, you know. So, yeah, Rebel, you cry. It's not about me crying. So now let's get to the point. This message was for those who are trying to get into YouTube and crypto. Don't. Well, I'm not here to discourage you, but I'm just telling you based on my experience. If you want to do it, make sure you are shilling from day one. And I'm not too sure if it's going to happen again anytime soon, because the SEC and all the shenanigan, I don't know if it's ever going to be where we ever were, like basically. And this is one of the other things I've noticed. Like I said, personal experience from all the YouTubers, top levels, I call out, right? They knew all these things coming, so they kind of milked the system so bad, and now sitting in a position, chilled, totally retired in the beaches, man. Like crazy, right? They knew that it was coming. While others, no, these guys are gonna take us to the moon. And the small content creators who are trying to make it legitimately, I think if I do something different, I might gain some trust. Oh wait, he has some agenda. Why is he being real, nice, no sponsorship? I mean, if you want to take sponsorships, you gotta promote them, even if they're shitty or even if they're scammy. I get offers, emails from all the garbage tokens and NFT projects. Hey man, we would like to get a promotion. I don't show you guys stuff because it's so irrelevant, it's spammy. If I don't relate to the product, I can't just, if I can connect, it doesn't make sense to me. It has to be a little decent stuff. Any random NFT project pays me $50,000, I ain't gonna take it. I know it's a lot of money. You guys don't even understand that how fucked up it is when you are in a position and have so much debt and you have to refuse money just because you can't relate to it. I'm not even making this shit up. So now cutting to the chase, if you want to get into crypto YouTube creation, content creation, maybe avoid. If you want to invest in stuff, go for it. But with all these things happening, it's gonna be kind of wild ride. And it's coming from a guy who actually experienced both sides of the world, content creation, investment, everything. I literally put my hard-earned money. While all those big YouTubers got sponsorships, their paycheck was guaranteed. While they were just shilling bags and bags. And even now, while even the real people are trying to make it, giving decent news, those dudes just forgot about all the garbage rug project and stuff, change the names. They just come out with one video and just put a weird thumbnails crying, hey, BTC is crashing, 100,000 views. That itself brought in what, thousands of dollars from ads. Irony, man. And I'm just telling you this, so out of 10, maybe 1 or 2 will see it that way. Oh man, yeah, this guy actually makes sense, because others would, oh, he's a hater. That's why they never make it. Most of us don't make it because this is how we see it. And instead of breaking it down and seeing it logically, oh no, because he's so small, he's calling out big dudes, so big dudes must be right. The guy who's a billionaire must be right. The guy who's a poor guy, fiat poor, maybe knowledge rich, or maybe knowledge poor, who knows, right? Ladies and gents, I won't be creating crypto-related content every single day, maybe once a week. And that's what was my point of this thing. Like, I need to get this message across. I need to maximize my output and time and strategy, right? There's nothing to talk about. If you realize, if you go back, that's why I said, it takes me down to memory lane. I've literally seen this happen back in 2017, and all these YouTubers, when they were shilling all the garbages, and when the bear hit, they were all gone, literally. And that's exactly what's happening right now. But the difference is, that time, they were probably in 50,000 or 100,000 subscribers. Now they all are sitting at 500,000 to 1 million subscribers. So it's so crazy that they will still stick to that. And when the next bull comes, no real people will make it because, again, they are back. They'll be back on the trend. right? And again, they will drive the narrative, take in more suckers. So Gary, I don't know what you're doing, man. Is Superfarm a security? Is Superstarter the ideal security or what? Can we get an answer? How can a guy from LA run something like that and get away with it, while others can't even stake, have issues with staking and centralized exchanges, and Atom is a security? What is happening? Irony, isn't it? You don't understand. Like, what do you question? What system? What do you question? What is making it legally or right? What is the term right? Who's right? Weird. So me, I'll do content creation, obviously. I'm going to come and talk about crypto and stuff, but it's not my primary focus. And that's another reason I have AI. I talk about AI and all this stuff because I enjoy those space. Crypto, AI automation, that's about it. Thankfully, I love creating videos and stuff. If I was just, I love playing video games as well. If I was just stuck to this, I would have been depressed by now. Like, I mean, I'm still depressed, like max 90%. I would be like 120%. Oh man, I would be burning out. And I can understand a lot of you are in that position. But if you're in the content creation on YouTube, I don't know if anybody exists with 3,000 and less subscribers. I'm sure they are. I don't pay much attention. It's going to be a wild ride. You can't make any money. I barely make $10 or less on AdSense, on YouTube, on crypto. So what do you expect, right? So it's not about just the money. It's about being efficient. If I can get my message across straight to the point, if people don't get the message right, I know there will be like 100 people who will not get it, which is totally fine. That's the point of this world, that people will keep throwing courses, but there will be 90% who will not do it, because that's how the world works. But there are always 10%, 1% who will do it. I'm doing those for those dudes, 1%, 2%, who will actually understand what I'm saying and make it happen. Collectively, if I can get 1,000 of those, man, we can create awesomeness. All right. So now, once a while, maybe once a week, I'll just come and give you what I can. Maybe even once a month. I don't know. I just want to be more efficient with my time. I'm trying to focus a little more on AI and automations, like physical, practical stuff, not just creating content and talking about it. I'm actually trying to do it behind the scenes in my life so I can make something happen, not just create money by telling you how to create money or make money. That's not my thing right now. Once I'm done, I can teach people with certain things, right? Now I'm actually putting in the work. And I guess this bear, or whatever you want to call it, it's like a curse in this, it's a blessing in disguise, or curse. I don't know what you want to call it. It seems like a curse. It seems like a blessing to some extent. If you focus on building, awesome. But at the same time, it feels like a curse when you think about all these cringeworthy YouTubers, all those Casta, Basta, whatever they shield, Superfarm, Coldstack, Donkey, Crypto Banter, shield so much paid network. Oh man, Octopus Protocol, MM Finance, Terra Luna, Bondland Time. None of these made it. And it's disappointing, because if you look at it. Now, kind to the point, and then I'll end this, okay? First of all, if you look at this one, he was on point. Tell me this. 60% or more of people that, and this was posted in 2021, December, 60% or more of people that made life-changing money late into this cycle, all right, will simply lose all of it in a similar amount of time by bag holding too late. Doubling down on dips that keep dipping and eventually trying to make money both ways and dying on leverage. True. Now think about this, right? Crypto YouTubers. Hear this out, man. This is so interesting, because now you can relate to whatever the projects I've talked about from day one. Tell me if it doesn't fall in these categories. Just please tell me, all right? Crypto YouTubers will keep shilling best altcoins for next month, and IDO projects, wow, with lofty targets. If you remember the IDO projects, the Superstarter, that's what Elliott Trades did. He saw that. After NFT, he saw the IDO, he shilled projects with lofty targets. They'll be the last to realize that top happened because their business model requires them to sell the dream of wealth to the desperate. That's exactly what happened. Play it out. Go check it out. YouTubers' coins will be the odd markets. All right. Projects with unrealistic FDV, fully diluted value, will go down 99% after going down 99%, and investors will request attention from the regulators and the police. All right. So people, I have a question. Maybe I'm going to do another quick 30 seconds video. If you participated in Superfarm and any of this Elliott Trades projects, I would like to hear your opinion. Do you have the courage and guts and the bold, like, are you bold enough to come and take a stand? Like, if you look at CoffeeZilla, he has a lot of people who actually come out and talk about their experience. So if you participated in Superfarm or any of Elliott Trades projects, I know there'll be a lot of haters because they were maybe bribed or whatever. There information out there, maybe you can just find out. They will come and say, because, their bags, they have a lot of money. Oh no, I support this guy. But I would like to know from 99% of you who actually played in this game, got into Superstarter IDO. Come on, you know what I'm talking about. Those who have no clue, they never participated, they don't know. I get that. But you understand what I'm saying, right? So tell me this, how am I wrong with this? FDV, go down 99%, right? So request attention from regulators. Go, seek attention from police or regulators. It's time. How can a guy in the United States screw up the whole game? I mean, unless we clean up this space, there's no way crypto has a chance, because it's just not happening, man. It's just not happening. That's all I can tell you. Founders that ever often tweet about their token prices. Founders, guess what? Have the wrong incentive structure and will leave or go insane. Founders that publicly buy their own token to support price sentiment will get wrecked. Founders and teams that are price agnostic will survive, motivate more. Ladies and gents, Kobe was right. And my alter ego, he literally said, in the next several weeks or months, I will expose a couple of top tier YouTubers, influencers that pretty much falls in the categories mentioned by Kobe. And all these, these are just a few names. And last but not the least, we have Cosmos drama as usual. It's just not the Cosmos, it's pretty much every crypto right now. Regulation, SEC. And I just don't want to get this again and again. It's just cringeworthy when you see this happen. And now you see BitBoy trending because recently his account got hacked, allegedly hacked. Now he's about to sue Verizon, another lawsuit. Good job. I mean, what can somebody do in the bear market? How do you make it in bear market when everything is down and no projects want to sponsor and all this stuff, right? You just get hacked and you file lawsuits, and if you win lawsuits, that's how you make money. Awesome. Now, before I end this, if you remember, I said I'm not sure when I'm going to create the next content. I'll keep you guys updated, but there's nothing to talk about. I've just learned the hard way that I should have chilled from day one, should have taken all the projects and made some money, literally, instead of taking loans, investing just to see if it works, and then telling you, hey man, this was a rug pull, and actually losing money, while others, oh look, he just got rugged, he's crying. Thank God he saved me from getting rugged, but he got rugged, look at the loser. You're welcome, Anon. I saved you some money. Regardless, I have a podcast, okay? I started this not too long ago, and I do a weekly podcast so far. I don't know when I'm gonna do the next one, but it's gonna be interesting. I'll just talk about the entire crypto. I don't want to treat this channel as a podcast. Podcast is kind of different, where I don't have to go through the screenshots and I just talk. And amazingly, it's everywhere. It's on Apple iTunes, it's on Spotify, Amazon Music. You can just hear it on your car. Whenever you want. It's literally everywhere. Castbox, Radio Public, just click on it. It's on Spotify, it's on Apple iTunes. Let's actually check it out real quick. There you go. The Rebel Podcast is on iTunes, right? So if you're interested, check it out. I will be explaining quite a bunch of stuff. It's also on YouTube as usual. All right. The last one was 2 days ago. The YouTube has the video version. And the reason I'm doing this is because I feel it's easier when I'm talking about certain topic and subject, which is, so I can just talk about my journey. I've got a bunch of stuff I want to talk about. And the next episode, there are quite a bunch of stuff I have planned. But the next one is actually the crypto episode. I want to talk about the entire crypto journey. And podcasting is quite different. It's pretty, they have similarities between videos and stuff, but it's different. It's literally, you have to be able to understand and get your message across through audio. And I hope I can do it right and justify. So crypto, I will talk about my sentiments, basically, exactly what I see. I just gave you this 14 minutes of it. There'll be like a longer version of everything raw. I also have other stuff that I want to talk about, Amazon influencer accounts and other personal journey that I'm doing. Cringeworthy stuff, everything personal and real. That's it. All right. So appreciate your time. And again, as usual, stay strong. I can't give you fake hopes. When people like Kobe say stuff like this and he's literally trending, I'm like, dude, I've been trying my best to do the right thing from the beginning. And I'm not going to change because of that. But I have to change my path of doing certain things. If I change the way my principles become evil just to make money and all that stuff, that's different. But I might have to change the game because the game is not working. It's not. If I'm not taking sponsorship, if I'm not making any money, and if I'm in debt, if I'm paying interest every freaking day and every month, that's worse. It's worse than having zero. You understand that? So don't assume things based on what people have around them, because you don't know what kind of struggle a person or individual is going through. And that applies to me, you, YouTubers, or anybody out there. All right? So thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.